Hey everyone, Lion Roar here, and we have a brand new legendary Halloween hero in Gemstone Legends, which I'm really excited about. And yes, as you can probably tell, I have a little bit of a cold today, so bear with me, but this is too exciting to not make a video about. I'm going to give some feedback about the hero and then try a ton of summons for him. Alright, before we get started, I have a free redeem code for you. If you haven't redeemed it already, go into your inbox in the upper left hand corner, click redeem, and then type spooky roar into the redeem code box, and then click confirm, and you're going to get a free gold scroll. That's a free summon that you can use for this brand new hero if you haven't redeemed it already. It is available until November 15th, so it's a limited time only. Alright, so let's dive into the altar and take a look at our new legendary hero, Brawdy. The special is Eat That. Deals damage to all enemies, 20% of casters max HP. I love seeing that because you can buff the defense of the hero basically. Not the actual defense stat, but like the HP stat. The, keeping the hero alive as well as being aggressive. I love that because I think that can make for some of the most powerful heroes. Also, has a 100% chance to inflict status block on the targeted enemy for 2 turns, and a 100% chance to inflict status block for 1 turn on other enemies, which is really, really cool. That means that this hero is going to be like surgical. This is a really great type of hero to bring with you when you have opponents doing really tricky, synergistic things that make it nearly impossible to either kill their heroes or they wipe yours out very fast. But if you can get this guy to go off, you can really disrupt what they're doing. Now, what's so cool about this, and I haven't even read the passive yet, but what's so cool about this is that you can totally use this hero, like I said, surgically, just like taking it in when you need him, when the effect is relevant, and he's aggressive. So like dealing all that damage at the same time keeping him alive and blocking statuses is amazing. Like, I don't know to you if it looks like much when you read it, but when you play with this guy, you're gonna feel it. Now, I don't necessarily think you can take him everywhere just based on his active special. Clearly, he's gonna be at his best if the opponent's doing a lot of things with statuses. But I think that it's important to understand or to have a hero that doesn't just block statuses, but is also helping you to win, because the best thing you can do in this game is kill opposing heroes, and Brawdy does that too. So even if you happen to get Brawdy and you don't have any other better heroes behind Brawdy, you can absolutely take Brawdy everywhere because he's still going to deal damage. He's amazing. All right, now let's take a look at the passive. The last shall be first. Uses his special ability on its maximum level at the start of each wave if his speed is lower than 300. Deals 30% more damage if the enemy has no positive statuses and immune to silence. So as you can see here, there's a couple things going on here that also make him amazing and actually makes up for a big weakness that he has too. So let's cover this. First is, you're probably not going to be putting speed equipment on this guy. You don't really want him to be going off super fast, because if you can keep his speed under 300, then you're gonna get some free specials out of it, which is really, really powerful. Of course, free specials, yes please. But also, I had just talked about the scenario of if you don't have better heroes behind him, you can even take him even if the opponent doesn't have a lot of status types of effects, because he's going to deal more damage if they have no positive statuses. So I mean, like, yeah, actually this guy's pretty flexible. You can use him almost anywhere. And so I like this a lot. You know what this means? For the first time you get a hero like this that deals with statuses, that's not just super defensive, he's aggressive, but also, like, one problem with a hero like this on defense is typically that it's not flexible. Because if you put a hero like this on defense, just looking at the active special, somebody's like, okay, I just won't bring heroes with positive statuses. But now if they do that, they're just going to be dealt more damage. So you can have another hero on your team that lowers defense or, makes it so that special skills deal more damage or something like that. So they're punished either way. If they bring statuses, Brawdy blocks it. If they don't bring statuses, they just get annihilated with damage. Pick your poison. he's going to be a great hero on offense or defense. And then lastly, just, very casually, immune to silence. So he's always going to go off. He's an HP leader in the arena, which works really well with his active special, in that he deals damage based on HP. But, typically you're not using the HP leader in the arena all that much. He does increase it by 44% if you want to do that. There is, however, an incentive with this one as compared to almost every other defense you put together, or offense you put together. But, I'm thinking mainly for defense here because people hit your defense more than you use heroes on offense. And here's what is creating a possible exception to this. Most of the time you want a speed leader. Of course, speed is what this game is all about, increasing the speed of your heroes. But what happens for Brawdy in particular is if you speed him up and you get his speed stat above 300, well, then you have a problem. He's not going to be using his special as much. So you do have to be careful with that. I mean, you're going to have to weigh it out and see how much speed leader is actually going to increase it. You're certainly not going to be putting speed equipment on this guy. It is a little weird to disincentivize speed, but I can see why they're doing it. This is a very powerful hero, but they're punishing you by lowering the speed a little bit. There is ways to work around this. You can totally work around it, make it so it's not so much of a weakness, if you will. But you just have to be really careful with that. Okay, so anyway, I'm gushing over him. He's amazing. I have a lot of summons. My voice can't take much more of this, so I'm just going to dive in and start summoning him. I have 81 gold scrolls, 3 platinum scrolls. I am going to use them all. And of course, I'm going to be skipping through the heroes that I already got and talked about. Yes, Gemstone is amazing. But I am not going to rate right now. Also, as I'm going through this, please let me know what you think about Brawdy in the comments, especially if you got him and you've leveled him up and are already playing with him. I'm so excited about this hero. Honestly, I love the art so much that I just kind of want to have him to collect him. But if I get him, of course I'm going to play with him too. All right, epic or legendary? Let's go. All right. We got Tazar before, so we're going to skip through that. You can watch my previous videos if you want to see me talk about some of these epic heroes. All right. Who is this? Oh, Alfred. Alfred. I don't think I have my sound. I just realized I didn't have the sound on. Sorry about that. It's a little better with the sound effects, right? There we go. That way you don't have to listen to my voice as much. You can listen to the beautiful sounds of the summon portal, of the altar. All right, Avelia. All right, what do we got? Drum roll, please. And this one is Procia. I have gotten her before. And this one is Hebe. That's a good hit rate. Surin. That's a really good clan in particular, by the way. Now, I have had really good summons recently. So, like if you've watched my past few videos, they've been amazing. So, I've got to regress to the mean at some point, right? But if I get Brawdy, I'd be so thrilled. All right, Masako. And Ife, that's another really good clan. I like that one. I think they're a little underrated. I don't see a lot of people talk about them or use them, but I've had a lot of success with all the heroes in that particular clan. All right, this one is Atrilla. All right, we're getting down here. 3 left. 2, 1. All right. So we're out of gold scrolls. I have 3 platinum scrolls. Let's see what we can get. First up, Zanka. All right. Another epic. This one is Torbjorn. Boring. I've gotten him so many times before. All right, one more. Drum roll, please. Come on, come on. Oh, it's freezing. it's epic. And it's Atrilla again. Oh, man. I didn't get Brawdy. I didn't get Brawdy. Let's take a look at the stats just so I can remind you. Actually, let's go back here. I don't think that's the stats. Here's the stats. Yeah, so you have a 50% chance of summoning the legendary hero, which is different than previously. A couple months ago, they increased the rate of getting the featured legendary hero just because there's so many legendaries in the game now. So when you do get a hero like this, it is ultra rare. Like, you want to be summoning during the times that they're featured because you are so unlikely to get it any other time. Of course, now that Brawdy's available, you can get him any other time. But that'll be few and far between. Now's the time. So let me know if you get him, if you enjoy him, what your thoughts are. If you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you know when I drop new videos or go live. And I will catch you in the next one.